All right, C2E2 2018 is in the books. Had a lot of fun there representing Not Like This. We're going to have some interviews with creators and artists here in the future. But beforehand, I wanted to get a video out there. Some really cool stuff out there at C2E2. If you're not going every year, you should be. So I have a bunch of cards. I have a bunch of merch and stuff that I bought. Um, let's start the promotion train right there. That's where I have to put those cards. It seems Lydia's Vintage, very cool stuff. Very cool handmade jewelry. I spent more time there than I thought I would. My girlfriend spent a lot of time there as well. Very cool stuff. Check that out. Idiorhythmic Designs. This was a hidden gem. I couldn't believe this booth. They sell bags and things like that. As a matter of fact, that's where I got this little dice bag. Love the fabric, soft. So many of the dice bags are hard as rock. Hard as rock. It's a nice dice bag. Also, as far as price goes, it's $1. It's $1. It's $1. It said it was extra fabric, so they put something together just so they didn't have to throw the fabric away. And I said, don't tell that to anybody. It's a great little bag. Also, I love the fact that they used magic cards as their card because she said she had a bunch of extra ones. These folks sell the coolest stuff. They're little pictures, but they're not beads. What are they? Sequins. They're like sequins, and you put them on these little pet posts, and you make the art yourself. And a nice breeze gives it this glittery look. I'm doing a terrible job at explaining it right now, but hopefully I have something else on the screen with me right now to help out, because that stuff was super cool. And they have little do-it-yourself kits. The prices were reasonable. Super cool. So check out pixperfect.com. Uh, these folks are here just about every year, and it's the Hairbrain people. They make period panties, hilarious ones, pop culture horror stuff like Camp Blood. You know, you're on your period, you get it, or the Shining, but it's the elevator scene where the blood's rushing through the elevator. Do you get it? They're period panties, but they're very comfortable supposedly, and they're women love them. This booth is always super packed, and I can see why. And as a matter of fact, they have started selling men's underwear, and I bought a pair. And I'm not going to hold it up right now because they're dirty and they're in the laundry. But I got the Ghostbusters pair of underwear where they say, "Bustin' makes me feel good." Could not resist it. Could not resist getting the Bustin' makes me feel good underwear. They also have a Evil Dead one, something about his boomstick, right where the junk is. This is what you're gonna get from Hairbrain. Clever, cute little stuff like that, and it is comfortable. It is actually very comfortable. Warning: the sizes do run a little small, so you might want to get a size larger than what you are. Luckily, we knew that ahead of time, so my boys aren't being suffocated when I wear them. Bard and Broad, steampunk goggles, things like that, cool hats, leatherwork, jewelry, props. I didn't get anything from their booth this year, but I do have to give them props on that name. Bard and Broad is hilarious. It's just hilarious. Boom. Tea and Absinthe Store. I loved this booth. I bought some tea. I bought a diffuser, which was super cute. It's in the kitchen. I should have brought it here with me. They were the only tea place there, so it was very busy. They've kind of got that market wrapped up there at C2E2. But it's nice to step away because so many of the booths are a bit repetitive, which is fine. You know, they're gonna have comics, they're gonna have pop culture, mystery boxes and all that kind of stuff. But it's nice to just step into a nice little tea store, and you got the cool little dragon diffusers, and you got tea that smells real good. It's just awesome. So check out Tea and Absinthe, which is teaandabsinthe.com. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. These folks are there just about every year as well, as long as I've been going. Friends of Scales Reptile Rescue. Um, they're fun when you're there because they have snakes and they'll let you hold the snakes, and they have lizards and look at the lizards, and that's fun. That's you don't really expect that when you're walking down, and you're like, oh, there's an Iron Man, oh, it's Black Widow, there's a snake. You don't expect it, but no, they're doing good work out there in Wheeling, Illinois. Um, so if you're interested in helping, if you're interested in maybe rescuing a reptile, if that's the type of animal that you enjoy, definitely check out friendsofscales.com. I'm glad to see they're still around, helping people out. Uh, that is a koala art and design. That was a nice booth, because they sell dresses, things like that. The only reason I have this card is because I think my girlfriend bought some stuff here. She really enjoyed it. The material did feel very nice, and it was well made. So koala art and design. I sure did lead with this one, didn't I? I said let's lead with the pretty lady. This booth, super cool. Don't know if you can tell, but that's what's that? That's that Doctor Who stuff, huh? But it's made of words. It's made of lines from the script. It's made from text. The image is made from text. This is what Scott W. Smith is doing. Some cool stuff. Game of Thrones things. Batman. Gawky illustrator. This is an artist. She was selling prints and stuff. My girlfriend absolutely adored it. They had long conversations about art and all that stuff, and I just stood there going, "Yeah, it's colors, blending them together. It's pretty cool." But no, it's very good work. So check her out on those links. It's got an Etsy store. So check out the Etsy store. Get some stuff. Help out these artists. They're starving. They're starving. That's why they're called starving artists. They're out there hurting. They're so skinny when I see them. Christmas Geek, where you can check them out at, does it say OG Christmas? No. OChristmasGeek.com. I thought that said OG Christmas Geek. I was like, damn, Molly, coming at them hard. It's a little Christmas shop. Ornaments, things of that nature. If that D4 ornament right there is any indication, that's what you're gonna get. I loved this store. I loved it. I was like, D20s and stuff, ornaments. Miniatures. D&D miniatures as ornaments. It's fucking adorable. Crit success. Steel yourself for an adventure. These folks have been there a couple years now. They sell these rings, but they're like a D20, a D100, or it's an alignment ring, so you can like lawful good on your finger. Here's the truth about this place. You see those rings and you say, "Oh my God, I can roll a D20 on my finger." You can't. You do not get this ring thinking you can genuinely roll a D20 and it's gonna spin and spin and spin and you're gonna get a D20 roll. They don't work like that. They're a little on the hard side. It'll flick maybe 2-3 numbers, and that's about it. But two things, and that's why I'm promoting them in this video. Two things. One, they're very cool looking. Let's go back to that side. They're very cool looking. They're cute. It's a nice novelty. And two, they work very well as a fidget device. My girlfriend got one, put it on her thumb, and she's just, or pointer finger, and she's a fidgety person. She's a fidgeter, and it really, she just kept rolling that wheel. Just kept rolling that wheel. Getting stressed. A lot of people at C2E2, that anxiety hits you. What are you gonna do? You're gonna spin that wheel, spin that D20 on your finger. So definitely give them a shot. They're cute as all. God, this way, they're cute as all get out. Um, they work as a fidget thing, and they just look cool. If you're walking by, somebody sees a D20 on your finger, that's cool. That's just cool stuff. The last place I want to talk about is we ran across these folks, and they were selling uh, dice and uh, dice boxes, dice towers, things of that nature. And they were play to beat brain cancer. And all the money went to help people with brain cancer and the studies. And I'm sure I have an image up right now with the stores that are associated with this group, so you can buy your cool nerd stuff and help people out at the same time. That I love that so much. Especially it's so cool to do that at C2E2 when there's so many options to buy things and you're on the fence, and then you say, by the way, you're going to be helping people out for real. Um, that puts you on the other side of the fence. So it was really cool to see them there. I got some dice. Uh, my girlfriend got this cool wooden warlock like book, and inside there's padding so you could organize stuff, and it's like a dice box as well. If you want to do it that way, they had dice towers. So please check out those stores that are associated with it, and maybe order some cool stuff. And your money is gonna help some people out as well. So everybody wins. And that's it. We're gonna get some interviews and stuff up later with some folks from Artist Alley from C2E2 2018. But these are just some of the vendors and exhibitors and creators that I ran across on the floor that I thought were awesome, and you should definitely check it out. C2E2 2018 in the books. Cannot wait for 2019.